Hello people and welcome to another Planetside 2 video. Hope you're doing good. My name is MattiAce and here I'm using the ZOE MAX of the VANU Sovereignty. I'm using the default weapons. It is the Quasar VM1 on my left arm, which is a anti-infantry weapon, and on my right arm I have the Comet VM2, which is a anti-vehicle weapon. Now, just like with many VANU weapons, the Comet VM2 does not have any bullet drop, so at the mid-range engagements like you see here, you can actually put your aim on the target directly and hit them with both your weapons. Now, for the experienced players, once you have put enough certs into the max, you don't have to worry too much about this anyway. You will probably have the same weapon on each arm. Now, it might not be that hard to calculate for the drops of the maxes, but if you only have one weapon that you need to calculate for drops with, and the other weapon shoots straight, that means that you are going to miss with at least one of your weapons. So now for the default AI and AV setup for your NC Max, your playstyle have to be quite different. At mid-range you have to calculate for the drop of your AV weapon, otherwise you will just hit the ground in front of your target. But even if you are shooting an infantry, you don't have to worry too much about missing with your anti-infantry weapon anyway, because you have to get close up and personal before you can take advantage of the strength of the NC Max.
Pretty bad this Max, isn't it? This
shotguns.
Yeah,
it's...
oh, yeah. Matti, you're using shotguns? What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, it's my...
Matti, oh, I'm gonna record, I'm gonna post it on your YouTube now. You're using shotguns, Matti.
Yeah, I
There's a Max below. This one shot dead! Isn't it funny with shotguns, Matti?
Come closer, baby, come closer.
Yeah, but seriously, maybe that's your thing, Matti. You're gonna start with lock-ons and shotguns now, and you're gonna like.
So now, if you've been following my channel, it probably doesn't come to surprise to you that I think that maxes have a little bit too strong role in the base capture mechanics of Planetside 2, being that almost every base in Planetside 2 in all three continents are going to force you into close quarter combat, and even though the maxes themselves can't capture any bases, they are very effective when it comes to securing the important areas. Now, all three maxes have their strengths and their weaknesses, and this video will be focused on the VS max, as this is the max that I have probably covered the least, even though I don't cover maxes that much at all.
Tom's mic is going bananas right now.
Yeah, what's up with that microphone?
User was kicked out of your channel.
Yeah,
you can have your lock-ons and everything, but
I don't use the fucking lock-ons. You're always talking about
the
lock-ons.
You're the biggest lock-on noob the world has ever seen, so I don't know what you're talking about.
There
you go, some sweet IKEA ammo.
Yeah. One more health bar, please. Oh, you are so wonderful. Oh, let's go this way. I wanna kill shit.
I could try.
The Hakka uplink. Let's go fuck him up. Waypoint.
Yeah, let's go here, west. Oh, there's a tank. I wanna kill it with my thingy-dingy.
So now, one of the specific strengths of the ZOE Max is, of course, its mobility. And if it's used correctly, it will allow you to dodge enemy fire and also to put yourself in a good position faster. And even though the maxes normally are much weaker outside in open terrain than they are inside of facilities, with of course the anti-air burster max being an exception, I think that the ZOE Max or the VS Max is the most useful for that kind of multi-role, if you would call it multi-role. And the NC Max is definitely the one that needs to have some certs put into it before you can use it to the same degree of versatility. So now, when it comes to using the anti-vehicle weapons against infantry, the drops of the NC and the TR factions is actually the smallest problem. As you can see here, I missed with both my shots with my right arm. So let me show you here in VR training what actually happens. Now, the fact that I'm using the TR Max here doesn't really change anything. It is the same with all three empires with the default anti-vehicle weapon. Meaning that if you shoot at an opponent at close range, an infantry that is, you will actually miss your target if you put your crosser directly on them. In my case, I have the anti-vehicle weapon on the right side, on the right arm, and my shot is going on the right side of the target here. So instead of putting the dot of the crosser directly on your target, what you do is you put the bent right side line of the crosshair on your target, and that way you will hit with your right side anti-vehicle weapon. Now, this is of course only at close range or closer mid-range, so I decided to test at what range you can actually hit your target with the anti-vehicle weapon while putting your dot of the crosshair right on the target, as you will do with the anti-infantry weapon. So now I did put the personal waypoint 1 or 2 meters in front of this NC bot here, but I think this will give you the general idea at what range you can actually hit your targets by aiming directly on them with this weapon.
Winter and summer.
Enemy heavy spotted.
They're shooting from inside. Yeah.
Enemy max.
Now the tests that you saw me doing in the VR training area was something I did like the day after this gameplay session. Actually, this gameplay session is from the same session as my previous upload, which is a pure infantry gameplay. And being that I didn't know about how the weapons behaved, I was just trying to aim directly on the target in all situations. And from time to time it works anyway. The targets are moving and there is a little bit of splash damage from walls and from the ground from time to time. But aside from that, the anti-infantry weapon is more than enough in most situations to deal with infantry anyway.
Now they realize that.
Oh no, I fell down in a place where I can't get up here now.
Yeah.
No,
And you claim the max to be OP, Matti. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, I'm
What
stuck
the
here.
fuck? Yeah, exactly. It's not OP.
No,
I could get up, because I'm so skilled.
I'm actually very surprised that that TR didn't get a lock-on for their max. They could have.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
I'm gonna solo suicide into these TR guys.
Yeah, kill all of them.
Yeah, don't forget to put that on the video though.
Yeah. This is how underpowered the max is, you should say. I can't even kill 5 guys with it.
Yeah.
Is it under control? It's white on my screen. It looks like we're holding it.
Oh, he was hurt from before, I would say.
Enemy max.
Crossroad seems safe. Where's the
Yeah, support came, but when we first deployed to indoor, there was like 1 to 12 allies only.
Yeah. Oh, Mossy, you missed half your
my
rocket
God.
pods there. That's not very pro, now is it? You gonna try and rocket pit me again?
Rocket Pig.
Nah, I must say you're one of the
Enemy
worst
max spotted.
pilots I've ever seen in my life with rocket pods. My little friend here with rocket pods. You're absolutely horrible. Wow, you hit me with 1 rocket there? That's so pro. And now I understand, Matti. He hit me with 1 of those shots. That's how pro these Mozzies are.